Hello, everybody. This is the Darkness Alliance with me, Liam, and Alan,
What's up?
and we are back again today with another podcast episode.
Two.
Yeah, podcast 2, and today's topic is going to be cars. So we're going to be talking about what we know about cars, and just giving you another podcast thing. So today we've got a special guest, and it is our friend John. Do you want to say hi?
Hello, my name's John.
And we thought of including John in this one because John knows quite a bit about cars, don't you, as well?
Yeah.
So yeah, John's just most probably looking at the phone right now like, is this an interrogation? It's not an interrogation. It's just us doing our
First
podcast.
topic
As
I'd like
always.
to talk about cars.
Well, the topic is cars. So.
Yeah, the first thing I'd like to talk about is BMW going from
Oh no, we're not doing this.
I've
No,
been-
they're gonna
been a-
shit on us.
from being British to German.
The thing is, the German company's been running them for a long time as it is anyway. It's just, it did start off for maybe a couple of years as a British company.
Yeah.
Then Germany's just had it for so much longer now than it always has been. You see, because I thought it was British Motorwork, and I'm pretty sure it was at some point.
No,
but on the internet, what was it? What it
it's-
says?
The actual name for BMW is Belvier
Want to
Motorworks.
just quickly just double check it just in case, because I was mentioning this the other day with my father, which some of you might know because he's been in one of our videos before. My father Freddie, and we was talking about this as a normal thing. I
was right.
You want a drink? But you can talk like what? You can talk what?
My favourite car, like a Mini Coopers, I think they look cute, and when the face, it's like it's got a face. The grill looks like a mouth,
Yeah.
and the two eyes, it looks like two eyes, and the grill looks like a mouth.
I mean, they even used them for the Italian job movies, didn't they? So.
I
Yeah, Bavarian Motorworks.
Yeah, so the Bavary Motorwork is the
I prefer
BMW
the
thing.
modern Minis from 2005
You wanted-
upwards.
Oh, were you talking about the actual original minis
No.
of like Mr. Bean's
no,
minis?
like the ones with the massive speedo in them with the glow up.
Oh yeah, they're still the Mini Cooper models,
no,
aren't
like
they?
the 2005 plates upwards, like 2009, 10.
I think I know which ones. I know which ones you're on about. Yeah, they're the ones what they used to the newer
What's like
version
the
of
John
Italian
Wax
job.
Mini Coopers
No, like
and stuff like that.
The Mini Coopers, like from 2005 upwards.
Yeah, so like the John Wax Mini
Yeah,
Coopers and
yeah,
stuff like that.
they're the ones what they used for the second. I believe they used them for the second Italian job
I'm
movie.
not really keen on.
Which I'm not a massive fan of the second one, to be honest. You gotta watch the original Italian job if you haven't, people, because that was Michael Caine. So God, I
I'm
had
not-
to
I'm
think
not
then
really-
for a second, and he's a legend. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. And it just
I
blows
don't really
stuff
like
off.
the old fashioned one. I like the
You're
modern
only
one. I prefer the modern minis.
Yeah.
They look cuter.
You see, I don't know though, because
The more dolled up.
you prefer the more modern ones, don't you? But with me and Owen, and most probably a lot more people listening to this at some point, is that the fact that we was both around the same sort of time as some of us, so we're used to the more Mr. Beans type minis,
Yeah.
which were just called Mini. It
Yeah.
was just Mini, wasn't it? And now this one's Mini Coopers and so on, and whatever we've got.
And
when you're
also John
listening to
Wax
this,
Mini Coopers.
And you got the one shaped like the S where the doors were open out at the back.
But mainly-
they're strange. They're the new ones, aren't they? The ones where
Yeah.
you got the back doors.
No, they've been around. They've been around. I think from 2009 upwards.
I find them weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not terrible, but they're a
They
bit.
look like an S.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
Mainly my two favourite cars, and I reckon you lot would agree with this
You
point.
watch, Johnny. Here we go. I bet he's going to jump from normal cars to supercars now. You
Nope.
watch. No. Okay, what's this then?
The 2001 Nissan Skyline GTR R33 V-Spec Mark II.
Isn't that the one I believe Linda likes as well? The same model car one, yeah. It is a good car.
And
yeah.
it's Paul Walker's in the film, innit?
Yeah,
I like boxy.
And then also the Subaru Impreza WXR STI from 2005, Colin McRae's.
Yeah, that car's appealing as well.
I like boxy cars.
Boxy cars. So you like?
Like Silky
if I
Sweets.
remember correctly, aren't you a fan of like? What? Renault Meganes and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Fiat 500s.
Yeah, Renault Meganes and so John's got a thing. What is it? Renault Meganes look like what? Yeah, because it's not really that much of a swear word, really, is it? Arse, you know. So you have to said it myself. Yeah, you can talk about it, but just don't make it too weird and creepy.
Jasmine Anfield, right? The
He
back
has a
of it-
crush for Jasmine. No, wait, don't get in that much detail.
No.
But Abuti, would
Yeah,
you say?
no.
You think
Hold on,
Abuti is
Jasmine
nice?
Anfield actually watches
smooth.
his video.
Well, watch, listen
the
version of it.
podcast.
Jasmine Anfield, if you're ever watching this in the future. John loves you so much, he thinks you're
You're rearranged.
What's the car again?
Looks
a Renault
like
Megane.
He thinks your booty is a Renault Megane.
Yes.
That's his 100% honesty. I'm not holding a gun at his head, threatening him to make
If
him
I
say
ever
that.
bumped into you, I'd say it to your face. I would.
Anyway, we're going off track here. Let's get back to the topic of the cars. So, do you two remember the days then of Top Gear as well? Because I was talking about this just a minute ago before we started filming.
Do remember the days of Top Gear.
Now, the Top Gears, I think we can all agree, the old Top Gears with Richard
Jeremy
and
Clarkson.
yeah, Jeremy,
Richard,
all of them.
Jeremy,
James May.
James May,
Rich Hammond. Stiggy.
And the
Stiggy.
well, the Stig, even though the Stig
Stig.
was the same, but it wasn't the same because
No.
it's always been the same outfit, yeah, but it's always a different celeb inside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's just good at driving. I mean, like once I'm sure it was a Formula 1 driver at one point. Underneath Stig's outfit, but
And I don't really like the electric cars. I like to hear the engine in a vehicle. They ain't got no. You can't hear the engine.
No, but to be honest, John,
I know what he's getting at though, because some electric
Yeah.
cars these days now you can hear them like, but
can't
then
hear
you've
the
got them ones,
engine.
but then you've got them other electric ones as well though, where it's just
yeah, but I
nothingness.
reckon, right, I actually reckon that further into the future, like 2030, I reckon we're going to have electric cars everywhere.
Well, let's just put it this way, right, guys? I've been waiting for so long in my life. And I know this is science fiction way, but at the same time, though, you see it in science fiction movies and you see it in games, but it is still possible and they could still do it. And what I want to see before I do die myself,
It's
I
flying
want to see
cars.
flying cars, yeah. Flying cars, flying bikes, buses, trucks, you name it. All vehicles flying.
Yeah,
Because they say the only reason why it hasn't happened yet is because they have got the advanced technology to do it. They must have, because they can make all sorts
Yeah,
now.
but to be honest, they've got the AI technology, though, haven't they?
The only reason why I think they are going ahead with it is because can you imagine how easily no, it's not the money thing, John, neither. I think it's mainly to do with the fact of can you imagine if our areas now all polluted by all these factories and stuff, it will just make it even more worse with all the fumes coming from all the cars and stuff.
Yeah,
No
but
fumes,
so like,
will
They could work around that though, if you think about it, couldn't they? They could work
There'll be
around
no
it.
fumes, will they? Because it'd be
Yeah, but
electric.
so like if
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
flying electric cars and there'll be no fumes at all.
But that's the problem. While they've seen it on these movies and games so far, though, it's always been cars what have had still engines and
Because
just
then
pure polluting the air. But they can change that because electric.
Because then if it's electric cars, it's going to be eco-friendly.
I mean, if I don't know if any of you have what are listening to this now while we're talking, but so me, Alan, are subscribers to this person. John knows who it is, but I don't think you subscribe to him maybe on YouTube and stuff. But Mr. Beast,
Yeah.
he's been
Have it,
testing tons of expensive cars recently, and one of them he got to test a prototype of like a hybrid, some sort of hybrid supercar, and it was run all by water. The car is all run by water. The water
What's the
somehow
point?
works the full car, and it's
Yeah, but
prototype.
even Tesla, they
What's
was
the
actually
point of
making a
having an
model.
engine if you can't bleed in air the thing?
Because that's the thing, they're trying to stop all this stuff. Because look at the prices of parts for cars and stuff now. Even our mate Danny struggles with his car. But but there's a lot of people out there what even find it hard to even keep cars on the roads these days. Now, I mean, you've got all these vintage ones. You see them going past sometimes every now and then. You'll see like a vintage Ford go past or something, and it's
No,
like
but-
you got to think to yourself. It's like it's only a matter of time before your car goes on to the situation where it's like it's got damaged in an accident or something, or he's accidentally crashed it into something else or whatnot, or he's accidentally damaged it a bit. Is what I'm trying to say. And
Just like-
it's going to be a point where he's going to be paying 20,000 for a bumper piece at some point, and it's like, well, he's skidding out. That car's going to have to be
Just
took off
like
the road.
someone who I know has left a 1969 Dodge Daytona
Yeah.
in a storage unit, left it in there. He opened it up one day. It was all rusted to hell.
What an idiot!
And do you know how much it cost him just to fix it all?
That would have cost a lot more than just the even old parts being old parts anyway. now, wouldn't it?
1.2 million just to fix the
How
lot.
much was you thinking, John?
Oh, 10 grand.
No,
Oh, even more
1.2
than that,
million
but, yeah.
to fix the whole
Because
lot.
that's like what I was just saying about that situation is the more vintage cars get, the more dear the parts
Yeah.
become.
Not like.
And if it's damaged and like rust up, like you said, yeah, that's
Yeah. But
And
like,
then do you know how
Big
much
job
he
might as well
sold
be.
it for?
how much.
4 million, so kind of made a 2.8 million.
But even though it was all still rusted up and knackered,
No, fixed it up.
it would have still cost a lot. But I bet you he
And
lost more.
1.2 million just to fix it up.
Yeah, and I bet you he lost more money than what he actually gained back from it. I bet.
No, he sold it for 4 million and he got.
I can't see him having all that money to
Yeah.
himself. There would have been some sort of catch seals these days now
yeah.
with money.
But what's the point of having a car cat with a bleeding engine in it? I like to hear the engine.
Exactly.
Because John-
You know what? I'll give you an high five. Look,
Yeah.
That's impacted me clapping
No,
fans
but
with John,
John-
because I agree though. It's dangerous.
And I like it. I like him in a butter.
Yeah, but can I just say one thing as well? There's people that are trying to stop all oil and that. It's
Yeah,
like,
but we're not on about that. We're
and
just
petrol and that and diesel.
Yeah,
it's like
well,
why would they do that when oil is mainly in most of our things anyway?
It is, but it's like at the same time though, we're trying to make a more cleaner health and a better
but
future.
The planet's done in anyway.
No, but it's not about the planet just completely though. It's like what you're trying to say as well though, with these electric ones. You know that too silent is stupid,
I
isn't
like
it?
to wear the engine in a vehicle.
Yeah, but they're trying to just improve them is what they're trying to do. So that's why they should
strong-
just keep the electric ones what make that noise, but then just scrap these ideas of these ones
Yeah,
that
just
just fully
like
silent.
Tesla.
Because
The
imagine
strong
if someone's
you
walking
are.
across the road at night time, or like with this fog what we have now. Imagine that, right? Some guy comes down, he ain't got his lights working on one of the electric cars,
Speeding.
and it's fully silent. You're not going to know. You'd get hit.
You can
You'd
hear
not know.
diesel engine, they're real noisy. You can hear them clackering.
Yeah, but we
around.
was on about the electric ones, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the
but just like
electric ones.
Tesla, they were supposed to be making a massive Tesla truck because
Right.
Elon
I
Musk
saw
was
that,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Elon Musk was actually in the making of actually getting it made.
So what was the purpose of this truck there?
The purpose of this truck, of it being a heavy duty truck that can withstand any impact,
Jesus Christ.
it's got reinforced. What's the things called inside the car? Them bars that keep you safe.
Like a
A
protection.
roll
for that.
cage, a reinforced roll cage.
Right, yeah.
Reinforced bumpers, reinforced windows, everything.
Yeah.
This sounds like we're talking about some sort of GTA game now, doesn't it? It's like
And this
all
Tesla
armoured
truck
vehicles.
was supposed to cost Elon Musk to make about to 3 to 4 million to even make
Do you
it.
think his pocket's on fire by now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my money's just
And
gone.
but Elon Musk is a rich man. He owns Twitter. He owns Tesla.
Yeah.
He could have owned Fortnite.
Mm.
3 top businesses.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It
but-
really is.
Yeah, but with electric car, when you run out of electric, you don't. With a
No.
petrol, with a diesel car.
No, not
with a-
really, because you can go to these charging
no,
stations.
With a diesel
Damn it,
car,
what were you
you
about,
can
yeah.
you can carry a jerry can. You can't carry electric, can you? You're screwed.
It depends on how far they take this though in the future, because they do say electric is the future.
You can carry a jerry
I
can.
mean,
No,
look,
but John-
let's just go off topic just a tiny bit for a moment from cars, but let's just put it this way, right? So we've got electric cars, haven't we? What are supposed to be the future. But look what else is taking over now. I mean, this is going off topic, guys. I do apologise for this, but
Jerry
it's,
can.
it kind of still explains on what I'm getting at. So we are human beings of the earth, aren't we?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, we're not robots yet. However, though, getting on the point of robots, look what's happening now, though. We've got these AI robots, and they're learning stuff every day, and they're becoming to the point now where these AI
They're so
robots
advanced.
are so advanced that they could pull themselves off easily to map themselves down as human beings because they're that brainy now. They could eventually take so
Yeah,
many
but John,
jobs,
can I-
and then that would leave us lot out of money, out of pocket, and everything. I mean, it's like with oh god, I can't even stand the self checkouts. What we have at like Asda's and Tesco's and stuff, they do my nutting. So imagine if that was cars, because like back to the topic of the cars, Teslas for examples, they are even run by robots now because you can get some what can automatically drive themselves because they feed from the what is it camera like thing.
No, it's what it is with Tesla.
It's weird as shit. I
It's
don't
cruise
like it.
control. But
It's-
then also, John, on the topic of jerry cans, with Teslas, you can actually go to a charging spot
Yeah,
and put
but
your car on charge.
This is the thing, and
can carry
I
diesel,
can see
yeah.
what he's saying there as well, though. So
Yeah,
if it was
yeah,
the
I can
fact
see
that
what
with the
he's
electric way, then it's like if electric is going to be the future, they need to find some way though where
It's gonna be hell.
electric's going to be some sort
I've
of
just
have
had
to
an
be.
idea of the future.
Don't give away your secrets, is all
No.
I'm going to say. But what they should do is they should try making some sort of electric then where it's cheap enough.
No.
But at the same time, it's kind of like
I've just
you
had
know,
an
you know
idea.
like how when you empty your bins, your blue bins or
Yeah.
whatever, it's recycled
Yeah.
and it gets turned into bottles again and whatnot.
Yeah.
All the stuff. They should find it's weird, hear me out, but they should try finding somewhere how they can do that with electric, but at the same time save money for themselves and save money for the people with the electric
I've
cars.
just had an idea.
Because yeah, like John said, if it doesn't, it's going to be to the point where electric's even going to go fucking sky high as well, isn't it? So,
You two might agree with me on this point.
so they need to
I
find a
don't know.
recycle way of electric to keep us going constantly,
I
and
don't
that's
know.
where I think solar panels and other shit will come
I
into
don't know
kick
if you
in
two
the
agree with me
future.
on this point, but if anyone hears this, it's my own idea.
Well, they do hear it because we're recording.
Yeah, so it's my own idea for the future.
Oh
If
my
anyone's watching this, like Elon Musk, This is a future idea.
Elon Musk, if you're listening, hello there.
They should make
20 quid.
They should make a Tesla that's got solar powered roof so that it charges on its own in the sun.
That's what I was getting at. If that's what I feel like the most probably going to do with all these electric ones at some point, they're going to use solar panels with them as well, though, to help this electric constantly keep
Going and
looping.
going and going.
And then all they'll do most probably then is rather charge you a certain price to keep them going, or then they'll turn the solar panels off if you don't pay or some shit. If not that, they'll just expect a one full dear price payment for a one-off payment, and then it keeps your car forever, but then they'd lose it on business, wouldn't they, if they didn't get no more money in the future. So I don't know, it's a weird one, but yeah, I could see where you're coming from with this open.
But then just imagine AI robots actually driving cars. Oh my god.
It frustrates me, the AIs.
Oh my.
It's like, you know how, going off topic again, and I'm not doing this on purpose, but you know, you've got your own ASMR thing, what you like watching. We don't need to get into names and stuff, but you've got your own things, haven't you, of them?
Yeah.
And I've got my own one from YouTube. And it'd be a situation of with them stuff next, you know, as well. It'd be a point where AIs would get that advanced, they'd take over a lot of things, even all these ASMR things, that you'd get robots trying to tease and tempt you to relax you and stuff, and it's like, nah, I don't find that nice or saucy or whatever else.
So basically like a robot goddess Jasmine then?
Well, we're going off topic with a lot of stuff here, but you're mentioning names, so I'm not.
No, but that's a YouTube channel though, goddess Jasmine.
But that's, oh god, I don't really want to be saying this while recording, but can you imagine if AIs took it to the next level, and then they're like, there's some creepy guy out there and he's like, oh, I can make them for my cars, can I? I can make them for this, I can make them this. What about making myself a ha-hee-ha wife who then gets into the business of all that stuff, and it's like, now, you see, now this is where AI just needs to just die already. Stop. We do not need AI with everything. What's next? You're going to have AI cleaning your butt for you while you're on the toilet? And Answer's going to come out with the talk system and go,
no, next thing you're going to have...
No.
No, next thing you're going to have AI games and consoles.
That is already near enough of a thing anyway, though, because what do you think VR is in a way?
No.
Computer.
I know, but what I mean
it's computer,
is...
but at the same time, that all them VR things...
I know, but what I mean is...
are kind of like AI'd in a way anyway, because they have to analyse it all, make it feel realistic for then the person who's...
No, but what I mean is on that
which I bet you is some
of
sort of
AI
AI
games consoles
so
is where they're so highly advanced that you could take them anywhere without using an internet connection.
But then again, though, profit comes in and it just make it bad for business. So there is things they will do it with, I can guarantee, because like I said with the VR things, that's kind of like their next step for AIs as well. Because you could go with VR and most probably have an AI girlfriend or something at some point, which would be a weird world, wouldn't it? Sorry, Mum and Dad, I'm just off to go to my AI world. But I'd rather go back to the old topic of cars because that's getting a bit too creepy with the AIs. Yes?
You'll think when everything goes...
John was waving, by the way, guys, because you cannot see that, obviously, but yeah.
When everything goes electric, right? Don't forget buses are go electric. Wait till all they go electric, all the buses...
Some buses already are,
yeah, wait till they all go electric, right? Wait till all the vehicles in the Great Britain go electric, right?
Yeah.
You watch the flipping Lecky bill go through the roof.
Yeah,
it will, because it will.
And that's why we was just saying that that's why they're going to most probably at some point have to
think of it.
A recyclable
think
loop.
of it. They're going to try and use renewable energy. So with renewable energy, this is off the topic again, but with renewable energy, it can get used and used and used and used over time.
Yeah, it's back to recycle is what they'll do. They'll find some way around it all.
So John, because renewable energy is in our big main factories.
Yeah.
Like for instance, Salt End, that's got loads of renewable energy.
Right.
At BP, that's got loads of renewable energy.
Yeah, and that's what they'll just do with all these cars at some point, is because obviously with them being the next one of electric, where they'll find some way of cycling it around in recycling way. So, anyway, back to the topic though, because we're getting knocked off here. So, that's what we think about the new advanced stuff anyway. So, what about the old things then? Would you say? What things would you say most probably got all your attention in the past of old way with vehicles?
The old cars are better. They've been
what
tested.
type of ones are we talking about?
The diesel ones are the best.
No, I'm not on about the types of ways of all the run. I'm on about just cars, what you think are quite good interest for you in the old ways.
I mean, the shape of them on the made.
Shapes on
I've got an idea.
I mean, I know one already, which I do find still fascinating to this day.
Ferrari F40.
No, that's still a car, yeah, which is
Yeah,
still
but the
young.
Jordan style F40.
I know what you're on about. I do like that car, yeah, the Ferrari F40. But no, I'm thinking of more of the situation of you was on about armoured stuff earlier. Well, I'm thinking of some of an armoured thing of a vehicle still, and there's I don't know how many there is in the world. I think there's
Night Shark?
one or something. That's a GTA game vehicle, even though it does exist in life, but it's not called that. It's something else. But yeah, no. So in the old-fashioned days, there was a setting. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, and it's going to piss me off now because there'll be people screaming it. Most probably listening to this, but there's a old-fashioned tank. What I found very interesting. It was a war tank. It was. I can't remember if it was British or if it was another country's tank, but it just constantly looked like some sort of constant belt type tank. I can't remember what it's called. It's a really old-fashioned tank. I mean, I could get it up on my phone, but obviously since we're doing this. But anyway, it was a full conveyor belted tank thing. And the way that was built back in them days, I'm like, that's nuts. Just imagine if we had that now. Them tanks, I think, would be still more tougher to this day compared to half the ones we've got now. Because you've seen that tanks are strong, yeah, but at the same time, some of them can easily be ripped apart depending on what's striking them. I mean, do you think a tank's going to survive against a nuke? No. A nuke would annihilate it. It'd have to be real toughened up, and that's why I think they should go back to some of the old style stuff with tanks anyway. But hey, just pass your phone. You keep talking to that. I'll see if I can find it because I know what it looks like. I think that's it there. No, go back. I saw it already. I think. So I'm just looking on my own phone about this tank.
I need to find.
Hey, pass it here. I know which one it is. I'll find it straight away. Yeah, man. Strap away with your phone. He's so glued to his phone. That one is.
Was it the Vickers Medium?
That one. No, wait. No, yeah, pass it here. Right, so you talk about something for a minute and I'll get back to this, guys.
So basically Liam's trying to find the name of the old tank that he was looking for. So
what about your two stuff? What you like of the old type vehicles and stuff?
My oldest type vehicle that I most probably like is a 1939 Plymouth.
Any precise reason why? Was it like one of your cars you liked while growing up or anything?
The precise reason why I like it is because it was reliable. It had a 2.2 litre engine, which it never drank that much diesel back then. It's because diesel would have been a lot cheaper than what it is now.
How quiet could have you said that then, John? It was just like petrol wasn't cheaper.
No, but it would have been
today's price of petrol. Greedy buggers.
I know it would have been a lot cheaper than what it is now, because.
No, you might get more of a car now because they're lighter. They're heavy,
Here it is.
aren't they?
I found it.
Yeah.
They use lighter materials.
It's a British tank. It's that one. It's like that. Look.
That'll use loads of fuel. That.
Back then, though, I don't know though.
Because
That
they're heavy.
was-
They're heavy.
How do you go back on your phone? Because I've just clicked on.
Because heavy things.
No,
and
yeah,
every vehicle uses fuel faster because it's heavy. It
So
kills the
basically,
fuel.
that tank is the Mark 1.
the Mark 1 tank, yeah. It's just like a big, massive conveyor belt tank thing. What's this? You know what a conveyor belt
Yeah, what you put
thing looks
shot
like, yeah. It's just wrapped all the way around it, and it's so protected with that.
And
but now they're just done weirdly. Now it's just like,
that
yeah,
Mark
okay, they're
1
good, but-
tank was made during the First World War in 1915.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember the name of it. It's the Mark 1 now, is it though?
It has a Dalma Knight 6-cylinder sleeve valve, a
I mean, look at
16 litre petrol engine with 105 horsepower
I mean, look at it, Johnny. If you've never seen that before, it's
at 78
nuts.
kilowatts.
That's what the tank looks like. It doesn't even look like a tank, but it's quite interesting because I remember playing. Going off topic, just a quick tiny second though, but I remember playing Call of Duty World at War, and I'm pretty sure it was in that. I think it was. It was in another game I played of a war game though. Anyway,
The fuel capacity is a 50 imperial gallon 230L 60 US gal internal.
imagine if they made some cars with that sort of power
Yeah.
now.
It had 2 Hotchkiss, 6 PDR QF, female 4, 3 or 3 in the Vickers machine
I
gun.
can just imagine them making some sort of like armoured freaking Hummer like that.
And also it was manufactured / Mark 1 by William Foster Coe of Lincoln Metropolitan Carriage in Birmingham.
Well, thank you for that interesting little story on my topic. Now find your own topic. Of car, but no, but what was you on about again? Now I've forgotten already. Now you was on about a second car, weren't you? Let's have a look because I can't remember what you was on about now. I do apologise, that wasn't intended.
That.
Oh, isn't that like the one what Hitler kind of had as well?
No, because that was an open top roof one he had.
Yeah, but it's the same type of model car, isn't it?
Yeah, the same type of model.
What
but
model was it again? What you was on about? Because I'm looking at it now, but I can't.
in
remember.
that, I was on about that sort of style one.
Oh, then yeah, that's a bit of a different model one there.
It is a very rare rod. It's a Plymouth sedan.
Right. Any old-fashioned vintage cars you like? What do you say, John?
I don't mind. No,
Like any really old-fashioned Fords or anything?
I like the ones from the 90s, like the square ones, like the square Ford Fiestas with the rectangle headlights.
I think I know what you're saying about.
So basically, but on my topic of the Plymouth.
Ford Fiesta 2001 model, I think.
No,
you're
like the
about?
94 one. Like,
Oh, even older.
like it's like a square block, like a curvy one, like the top.
Yeah, I've got it imaged in my head, but I can't think of what bugging
It's quite
model.
square looking.
So
Yeah,
basically, but on the topic of my car,
yeah.
the Plymouth was a brand of an automobile produced by Chrysler Corporation, and its successor was Daimler Chrysler. This brand was launched in 1928 to compete in what was described as a low price market segment that dominated Chevrolet and Ford. It became a high volume seller in the automakers until the late 1990s. Plymouth cars were marketed primarily in the United States. The brand was withdrawn from the marketplace in 2001. The Plymouth models that were produced up to then were either discontinued or rebranded by Chrysler or Dodge.
That would explain actually with Dodge, because Dodge still to this day kind of keep that sort of look, for the front of the cars and stuff. They've
Yeah.
still got that sort of like style look, and
So-
that's why I was thinking.
So basically, from 1930 to up to 2000, that's when they started making like
1989 to 1995 years is John, yeah. Ford Fiesta. But yeah.
my other favourite old car was a Vauxhall Nova. Oh my
That's
God.
the one John was on about though. Do you want to just explain that one to him? Because yeah, I don't know what it was, but I used to have a mate who used to actually own one of them
Them square ones.
a long time ago. Yeah. I can't remember his name for
Cars
the
don't
day
look
of it.
like cars no more.
I know some of them are just
Looked
too
weird.
weird now. Yeah.
I like a car.
It's
to
like
look
it's
a
rather
car.
they've rushed the design and they just look completely stupid, or they've tried too hard,
Look at that.
and then it's like they just pack up so easily. I know, but that's the sort of future looks of this going for now. Unfortunately, I mean, like we was talking about earlier, John. We was coming back to Man from station, and you was mentioning about all the new Stagecoach buses as well. Though they've got a new style look to them, haven't they? as well.
Yeah, they've got blue bars now instead
Yeah,
of orange.
Yeah.
Because we was used to the old-fashioned Stagecoach buses and
The square-
these shocks ones, and they used to sound like they was dying all the time with their engines. That like,
I like to wear them like.
but the thing is though,
proper engine.
their engines and them ones back in the past though of our days when we were
Do
still
you
young,
two know-
they was a lot more better. Have you noticed? They packed up
Yeah,
a
do
lot
you
easier.
two know what
but
size engines in them buses?
I mean, they packed up a lot more easier. Most of them did, but they got from freaking one place to another like instantly, didn't they? They
Yeah,
had
because
no hesitation.
they're not computerised pieces of shite, are they?
Yeah, but not all of them now are still computerised.
No, them-
some of them are.
the
Some of them are.
modern ones will be.
Yeah.
You just can't stand the modern ones with the freaking talking machines.
Yeah, I was just about
next
to
stop,
say that.
this place. Next stop, that place.
No,
next
they
stop.
do seem-
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, but they do seem slower. Them
Yeah, yeah.
modern ones, because
Yeah.
I'll have a computer telling it to slow down.
Yeah, some of them, not all of them. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you would never see the Ellie Rose type buses like
Yeah,
that.
I
and
remember
stuff.
them.
Yeah,
they
they
had a step up.
yeah, yeah.
some
They'll
steps,
they'll
didn't
never make them digital.
No, because they didn't have. They didn't have.
They did not have the advanced technology to actually make them.
No,
like
but what I'm
that.
saying is though, isn't the Ellie Rose company still running?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still running.
So what I'm trying to say though is the company, if they wanted to, because they could do the same thing like what Stagecoach and eShock's doing, making some of them digital and all that stuff, and they
it's
could even
all-
turn them electric if they wanted to,
Yeah,
but
but
they
it's
haven't.
all
They've
old.
Just like
no,
now.
no, but they could make new ones if they wanted to, is what I'm saying. But what they've done, what I have respect for, they've kept the old look. And to be frank honest, change isn't always
It
the best
costs
thing.
to change
yeah,
it.
it costs, and it's just too
It's
long.
not broken, don't fix it.
Well, yeah, try telling that to certain subjects tonight, but there we go. That's still another story for another day. But yeah, it's like
Because them ones, what the A-Shocks and Stagecoach, they had steps up to them. They didn't have a wheelchair ramp on it where they could lower it, nail it down. Like,
No, no. Yeah, you just nailed the sound of the buses, so it's like poof, the doors just like bang open half the time. Some of them did, but now they've actually slowed down the mechanic speed of them, so they actually
I like how
open more gently here now, don't they?
Bang open.
What, the old ones where they would just
Yeah,
slam open?
Some still
There's
don't.
like-
Hey, kids or adults or whatever, don't be putting your hands any more close to that door because it'll be just fucking journey straight to the hospital because you know you've trusted the old-fashioned buses and you know it's like they're a death trap, but at the same time though they are still good as well.
Yeah, they
Because
can
some of the
shift.
ones now though they're overheat so quickly. They're just
There's just
Yeah.
like these new coaches that have been bought. I don't know what the name is, but Dan, if you remember this name,
you get that Dan and you don't even know if Dan's going to be listening to this, but if
put
he
it
doesn't know,
down in the
Dan.
comments because I don't know these new buses. But he told me that that these new coaches that they've bought are like 1 to 2 million each
Right,
for a big, massive 2-floor coach.
that might be private though. It might not be an actual big business, public business one anyway. It might be a private one though. But yeah,
Yeah, and they're computerised.
One's what are normally that.
They've got 6
Poshed
axles
up,
and they're
yeah.
computerised.
Ones what are normally that poshed up are normally private companies, like more private than
Like Aquam
Yeah.
coaches and stuff like that. Then
Yeah, I mean, look at some of the ones you travel on to go to like further places of coaches and stuff.
Aquam coaches at Megabus because they've got 6 axles Megabus.
Yeah,
but- And they've got a 6 axle system which can be computerised to make them go at the speed that it's been regulated on the black box.
that's crazy. Yeah,
So basically, if a 6 axle bus or a 2 axle bus is going down the motorway, it's like 70 miles an hour. That is the limit that they've got to go. They can't go any faster than that because if they go any faster
Well, yeah,
than that,
it's-
it's going to break. Well, the black box.
it's
Yeah.
the same thing with all these truckers as well. You know, these nighttime truckers with the big trucks and trailers. Imagine them; they can only stick to a certain speed, and even with their shifts when they're driving them, they've got to have certain breaks because they're only allowed to do a certain amount of hours. And you try kicking one of them sort of trucks up to full speed, it wouldn't go well. I mean, especially when you're trying to do your jobs on
No, but to be honest, if
and
you
whatever
kicked
roads, you know, you could easily
No,
pack
but if
them
you
up.
kicked up a V12 truck,
We're precisely around about a 312, are we now?
yeah, V12 engine truck,
Okay, but there is more, you know.
yeah, I know.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if it was like a big engine truck like a V12, and you cranked that up to like 100, 110 miles an hour, you couldn't actually do that anyway because if you did that and you got a trailer on the back,
Yeah.
that could end very badly.
There we go, John. There's an idea for you. Save up for a truck and destroy your neighbour's fence with a truck. Incoming! Either way, if it blows up or even if it
No,
doesn't
but John
blow up,
could
you
use
just
that Mark
destroy
1
it.
and just drive it through his fence.
Right, anyway though, so we're going to near enough end this here, but I think the last one we're going to talk about there real quickly is I'm going to go around and ask these if they had to pick one vehicle for the rest of their life, what it would be. So I'm going to start off with John because John's been more quieter, to be honest. It's something that's distracting John, I don't know what it is, but there we go. John, stop looking at pictures of me. I know I'm handsome and everything, and I know I'm gorgeous, and so is Alan, and don't get scared, Alan. But anyway, now I'm messing around. So, if you had to pick a car, any sort of vehicle, bike or whatever, as long as it's still motorised, what would you have for the rest of your life if you
Can
was
I be
going
one or
to?
two?
I'll give you two since you haven't done much talk.
The Mini Cooper,
For what reason with the Mini Cooper?
because I like how it looks. It looks
Is
cute.
that it?
It looks cool, and I like the way. And I like the way
True.
it sounds as well.
True. Plus, they are decent speeds as well for
Yeah,
Mini
I can
Coopers.
shift for a little car,
Alright.
and I like my Fiat 500s as well.
Fiat 500.
Yeah.
But
Not the
which one? Alright then. So you can keep both,
Yeah,
but which one do you think you'd be mostly using?
probably the Mini. But I
Really?
don't-
I think you'd be using the Fiat 500. No,
I
but
like
yeah.
the Fiat 500 as well.
Yeah, I could see you. I really could. I could see you. I mean, you. What
No,
age
but
are you
with
now?
your height,
You can
John.
mention your age if you want to. What age are you now?
26.
26. So.
Yeah, no, but with your
when-
height, John, I reckon you wouldn't
So-
be able to fit into a Fiat
I can.
500 with
So,
your height.
so whenever time they're listening to this anyway in the future, the people, so when you're about 40 or something, I can still imagine him driving a Mini. I think it would suit John, to be honest, wouldn't you?
I like
Because
Minis.
he likes his small cars, but he likes them to be decent looking as well.
Yeah,
and
muggly.
Mini Coopers, I've got a decent speed on them, so yeah.
My car, you're going to agree with.
Right, so so that's yours then.
And I like
Right,
them old fashioned ones from Top Gear. You know, they had like pops out like that. Like pops out from the inside.
That's pretty much a Ferrari F40s
No.
type make as well, though. They do that. The lights what come out on the front.
Yeah.
Ferrari F40s do, but there is other cars as well, though.
Yeah.
I think there's a Nissan as well. What does
I
that?
think the Rovers.
There's a
not
Nissan model.
Rovers.
But yeah, Rovers as
I
well.
think they're Rovers. I'm not sure, but they should pop out.
Right, so anyway though, Alan, to you now, the typing away person, he's glued to his phone, guys. I think he's the main person who's glued to his phone. But nevertheless though, so what with you then?
That car Dom had in Fast 9, the GRX.
This GRX, what is it, a muscle car?
It's a Dodge GRX.
Right. So what, that would be your one car you'd stick to for the rest of your life?
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, the 5 litre engine.
That's that one with the engine sound what's like in it.
Yeah, but the 5.2 litre engine in that though.
It's really loud
oh
when it
my.
revs. Yeah.
It is a monster.
Isn't that the one that was used on Fast 6?
No, Fast 9.
Fast 9? No.
Fast 9, because you know when they went into New York
Right.
and Dom went rogue
Well, try not mentioning too much just in case some people aren't. But he went, yeah.
and everyone
Spoiler
used them
If you haven't seen him.
used them lines with the hooks on the end.
Yeah, they
to
tried
hook
tried
his
holding
car.
him down, yeah. But he just
Yeah, but
eventually
he broke
revved
his
up to
car
the
anyway.
Yeah, he revved up to the full piece, even though it was ripping his cap out, and he ended up just breaking free anyway, didn't he? Because it was that strong the car.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie about, I do love that car and the way it sounds.
So that would be your final car you'd stick to if
Yes.
it was.
Yes, because Dodge are a good company.
If you did have like a second choice though with John, well, let's just go for both. A second choice, like a backup one, in case.
The car that Dom drove through the window in Fast 6, that
You really just want to
supercar,
stick to fast cars now, do you?
that supercar,
Can you remember what it was though?
because it was a £3.4 million $3.4 million car.
Ouch.
That's crazy.
It was the
You're a person who just would blow your money all at once when you're on the type of cars you would want to keep.
no, because that car can be computerized with a chip.
But this is the thing
No.
though. John had a backup car. What was
It's already computerized.
No,
with a chip.
this is why I was asking, because I was like, John had his first car, what was a Deer one, kind of,
No,
and then
see,
had his
in my
backup one, what was
40s,
a bit
50s, I would
cheaper.
have that in my 40s or 50s.
But you wouldn't have like a backup car type then though, what would be a cheaper type one to keep, but at the same time something we'd still like to have.
The Dodge would be cheaper than that one though.
I don't know. This is the thing though with even
No, the
Dodges.
Dodge GRX would be
It's-
cheaper
it's-
than that.
It's like I was saying the other day to someone. I was saying Dodges and Subarus and stuff like that. You don't actually see them on the streets anymore now. It's
No, you
crazy.
don't.
And this is why I'm going to get to mine now.
Like
While I remember.
Subarus as well.
So I think it's the 2001 model, the one that was watching on Twisted Metal. That
Yeah.
Subaru. That's what I would go for if I was going to go for a fast, decent, old-fashioned car. But at the same time, it'd be expensive.
There's the
John's just showed me a picture of one of the old-fashioned stagecoach buses. Yeah,
There's the
them are the days of the old-fashioned ones. Jesus. But yeah, I'd go for that Subaru model though. What was used in Twisted Metal, and it's the main type of Subaru one. What most people I think would go for, 'cause it's the one.
That was it,
back
the
from old
Lycan
days.
Hypersport.
Yeah, it's the 2001 model, isn't it? I'm sure it is. So it's the 2003.
No, that's the Lycan Hypersport.
Oh no, I'm not on about that though. Yeah. I was hoping you was looking at that Subaru. What I was on about, because now you just confused me. I was like,
That was the Subaru Impreza
agreed to
WX.
that saying it was the Subaru for him.
That was the Subaru Impreza WXR STI 2005 edition.
It was 2005. I thought it was at least 2001 or 3. He's definitely sure it's the 2005 one. But nevertheless, though, it was what I'm on about. The people is Subarus are a thing what I enjoyed just as much as my brothers while growing up. And
Oh no, I'm wrong,
yeah.
it was a 2014.
Nah, not the one I'm thinking of. Isn't. It's not 14. It's not that modernish. But no, that's not the one I'm on about. That's not even the same one what I used.
That's like the same.
That's your phone. Just go on Google for us real quickly. So I'm just going to go on my own phone real quick. Cause,
But it is like it though.
no, I'll know it as soon as I see it because it's very beautiful. But there's an old 2000 model of a Subaru what I really like.
Subaru Impreza.
Let's see. Yeah, it's that one. That's it there. It's the one what they used in Twisted Metal. If you haven't seen it, guys, you really need to go check that out as well.
It's really
me
good.
and Alan binged the full series of Twisted Metal
Yeah, but
because it's based on a video game as well. What's got to do with tons of
yeah, but to be honest,
with
but I did not think I'd like it.
Yeah, well, there we go. Surprise you did. I'm sure it's an early model. Just looking. But anyway, though, nevertheless, that's not it though. That one's not it.
And at 2005, that's what it's.
If that's the 2005 one, then
2005.
yeah, I think it is more that one because that's the one with the golden rims as well.
Yeah, 2005.
So yeah, I'd be going for that. I knew it was one of the early day 2000 ones, but I'd be going for that. And then with my second one, Oh, it's an hard choice because as much as I like a Ferrari F40, it would never happen though compared to the prices these days now. So I think I'd go for something around the same sort
Fine, I'll
of
get rid of
prices. And I think I'd most probably go for... This was another car I was obsessed with while growing up, and you might find this funny, but Hummers were another thing I was obsessed with. But it's like they're even a bit
To be honest, with the Lycan Hypersport, I won't have that then.
Honda
but-
Civic, if I had to actually, as a backup car, Honda Civics, yeah, because even... Yeah, there we go, Subaru 2005 model with the golden rims would be my first choice if I could have any, like, kind of deer vintage type of car thing. And then Honda Civic, which one you all know, I just can't remember.
Guys,
yeah.
So guys, before we end it, because I know the Lycan Hypersport is going to be too expensive in the future.
Well, this is why I was like, yeah, you might as well stick to John while he was doing it, a bit of a dear one and a bit of a cheaper one.
I've thought of going for a Volkswagen Golf GTI.
That's not bad, you know. I'll give you a fist bump for that. I actually know which one that is as well.
The
It's the
Volkswagen
two-door
Golf
one, isn't it?
Yeah, the two-door Volkswagen
It's like
Golf
a classed
GTI.
as a 3-door, isn't it?
Well, yeah, if you count the back thing, but two-door passage and driveway, yeah. I know which one he's on about, 'cause didn't they come with, like, normal standard white rims as well?
Yeah.
Some of them. Yeah, they're actually
Yeah,
quite
but
nice,
I'd
to be
kit it
honest.
out to the max.
Yeah. But,
Because even the parts wouldn't even be that expensive neither for Volkswagen.
True. But you just don't want to waste too much, because then if you do, it's the same situation of like what John and me was on about, is then it's just more money burnt, and it's just getting to the point of you might as well be just buying something dear if that was the case, but then money's just shut off again. So yeah. But
When a vehicle comes a money pit, good night.
yeah.
Yeah, but John, but you wouldn't have to worry about that because you'll save your money, so you wouldn't even have to worry about that at all.
Yeah, John is a secret businessman, aren't you, John? You have a full warehouse of cars, don't you, John? Tell us the
I
truth.
wish I did.
You're a secret car dealer, aren't you?
Tell us the truth, man.
Tell us the truth,
I'd
man.
love to own Mini Cooper.
Yeah, you all wouldn't. They'd make quite a lot.
Hey, no, but John, with the money you've got, you could possibly go out there right now and buy
Okay,
a car.
anyway, let's keep the private stuff away from, these podcasts. But people just got to go hunt John down now. Let's find which John this is on this podcast. He's got tons of money. So what's that one? Joking. I'm a secret billionaire as well, but
Oh, yeah.
for jokes where we're not. But anyway, though, this has been a podcast with the Darkness Alliance.
With our special guest, John.
Yeah, with John, our friend, you John, and you like talking about this one, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not have heard him as much as you was hoping so, but he's still been here, and this is his first time actually doing a Darkness Alliance video with us.
Yeah.
And since it's one of these ones where you can just listen to us, he's fine enough with that, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyway, if you enjoyed the topic of these car things, do leave a like, share, comment and
like, subscribe
if you haven't already. Which
and
is this, you slappy de slap. I was doing that stuff.
And also turn your notification bells on as well.
You.
And then also turn your notification bells on as well,
Yeah,
so
but-
then you always get the videos every Friday.
Make sure you do that stuff though if you do enjoy our channel and you like all this stuff. I mean, we have got videos out there as well of other stuff which you can actually watch, so go check them out as well. But anyway, there are more podcasts coming soon and more videos as well where you get to see our faces and see more people. But yeah, so that's been the topic, podcast, cars, and with John, like Alan said. If you enjoyed, do all that stuff, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. So, this has been the Darkness Alliance. The world may feel like it's ending,
But the Darkness Alliance is ascending.
bye guys.
Bye.
You want to say bye?
Bye.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.